Though a bustling town, Fredericksburg retains its old world charm, an old world that dates back to the Civil War and the end of slavery. Follow us in our journey of John Washington as we walk through the city of Fredericksburg to his Trail of Freedom. First stop on the walking tour is the corner of Princess Anne and George Street. This building is the site of the Fredericksburg National Bank. This was where John Washington lived. Up in the floors above were the Taliaferro family who ran the bank. The next stop is the auction block. Along with goods and services, slaves were sold and bought in this corner of downtown Fredericksburg. Stop 3 is the Old Town Hall and Market. This was the center of town. It now houses the Fredericksburg Area Museum and Cultural Center. John Washington probably shopped here for goods and food for his masters. Urban slaves held many jobs. John Washington was a bartender and a waiter in a hotel centrally located on Caroline Street. He was here when he heard that the Union Army had occupied Falmouth. Next is the African Baptist Church site. Known as Shiloh Baptist Church, this was a church that had mixed congregation of whites, slaves, and freed men. It was here that John Washington was baptized and married. Stop 6 is the corner of Princess Anne and Hanover. This is where they would hold many white-only activities because this was where the Citizens Hall meetings were held. John Washington may have passed by many such events as he headed up the street to his new home, which is our 7th stop. Currently privately owned, this home is where Taliaferro family moved after having lived above the bank building. John Washington probably stayed in the slave quarters behind the property. Final spot on the walking tour is Old Mill Park. This is where John Washington came to see the Union bands playing. Old Mill Park is on the shores of the Rappahannock River, and when Union soldiers spotted Washington and his friends, they invited them to their freedom.